guys, today I'm going to show how to use this 5 liters oxygen concentrator. You see, this is the 5 liters oxygen concentrator. So I'm going to explain the specification. This comes with a power. You can work on any 2-pin power. So I'll explain about power later. Before that, oximeter comes 5 liters and 10 liters. So we have both of 5 liters and 10 liters. I'll show 10 liters later. So 5 liters is the most simplest thing. It's the most easiest way of handling this oxygen concentrator. When it comes to oxygen cylinder and oxygen concentrators are more relevant for home setup, home ICU, to people that are in home isolations. It is all recommended for you all to use this 5 liters oxygen concentrator. This is highly advanced technology. You don't have to do any refill of the oxygen. You don't have to do any sort of buying of the cylinder. Just one device is more than enough for anybody who is running short of breath. And it runs 24/7. Nothing to worry, just that you need to ensure there's no power cut. You need to have a if you can have a UPS, or if you have a UPS running at home, that's fine. Now let me explain the specifications. This is the device. Along with this comes, this is called as humidifier. H as in humidifier. In this humidifier, you will see minimum and maximum. Okay, it written here, minimum, maximum. The water level, you will have to pour water till this maximum, below the maximum. Below the maximum, you will have to pour water till below the maximum. What water you need to fill into this is the question. You can fill any Bisleri water or drinking water that is boiled and then warmed. Hot water you're not supposed to put. You have to boil the water and keep it normal, in the normal temperature. After it becoming normal temperature, you will have to fill the water till this maximum mark. Okay, right below the maximum mark. This is called the humidifier. It comes with a screw here. You will have to fix the screw. Okay, so I have fixed the screw now. It's tight and firm. Alright, it is all set. Now, why I'm saying it's very simple is because you just have to fix this, screw this up, and unlike in the 10 liters, you have little bit of wiring and all done, but in this, not much of wiring. So, this is the oxygen mask. You have to buy this oxygen mask in the medical store. This is the oxygen pipe that connects to the oxygen mask and the concentrator. And the concentrator is like this. Okay. So you will have to insert this in the opening over here. The opening over here. Nice form. And then the other end, you'll have to insert it in the mask. Oxygen mask. That's it. You're set. Okay. Now comes very important conditions for you all to know. Okay, now the oxygen is set, so I can wear it. This, you can wear it. So I'm all set now. Okay, so this is all about fixing and ensuring everything is firm and nice and tight. So what other things you need to be sure of is, I've still not turned on the power. The power is still off. While I'm doing all these fixing and all that, power is still off. I want to bring the camera closer. So I want to let you all know, you all see these levels over here, right? These levels. It starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5 liters. So there's this 5 liters. So this the scale is for 5 liters. Okay. So it's always set in the 0. You'll have to ensure it is 0 before turning on the power. It is in 0 now. So who needs what? Irrespective of whatever is the saturation for any patient, you will have to ensure you set the oxygen level on the oxygen concentrator starting with 1 liter only. This is very important. You have to set it to 1 liter. What happens when you're setting it to 1 liter? And this can be, this oxygen concentrator is for anybody who is 80, whose saturation level is 80 and above, and 95 and below. 94 you need to use it, 94 and below, 85 and above you have to use this concentrator. Okay, so irrespective of whatever the levels are in between this in between these levels, you will have to start with 1. Nobody should go up to 2, 3, 4 directly. Okay, that's very important to make a note, because when you set it to 4, 5, the oxygen pumps too much and then it will affect the patient, and then the possibility something very much wrong will also happen. Okay, so that you need to consider. So now I am turning on the device. Alright. So before you're not supposed to plug this on the patient's nostril yet. Okay, just keep it like this. Just turn it on. The device is on now. As soon as the device is on, you will feel a vibration. You feel a small vibration. You see this low oxygen, runtime 0 hours it's showing. Okay. Over here, see it is in the 0. You see the ball in the 0. This 0, you have to turn the knob a little bit and push it to 1. Now see, when you push it to 1, you'll see the light here. It's exactly in 1. So now what is happening is, now oxygen is working, it is 1. Only after this is set, you will have to wear this. You have to wear this. And leave it as it is. And leave it as it is. Now, very important things to remember. This oxygen level count 1 will have to be 1. For example, oximeter, I don't have an oximeter right now. My oxygen level is showing 85. Okay. Now, you will feel the patient is actually running short of breath, and then the tendency is you may think, okay, if I increase the levels and we get better. No, that's not how it should work at all. My oxygen is 85, and I will have to weigh this, and this level should only be at 1. Gradually, you should increase it. After 1 hour, you need to check the pulse, the oximeter. You need to check. If it's still at 85, then increase it to 2. Now, and then when increasing it to 2, you see the water here. It has this boiling sensation here. Okay, so you increase it to 2, and then your saturation level will increase from 85 to, it will go to 88 or 89. Okay, see after 2 hours. Okay, after 2 hours it's still the same, and then increase it little more. Okay, 2.5. Okay, after another, and then your oxygen level on the oximeter, when you check, it will increase automatically. So when it comes to 91, 92, okay, you keep it in the same level. Okay, and you wait for another 1 hour, 2 hour. Okay, and then you again check the oximeter. If it is same level, then increase it 3 more. So 2.5, right? Push it to 3. Push it to 3. Wait for 1 more hour, and your 93 oxygen level becomes 93. Okay, hold on. And check after 1 hour. If it's still 93, push it 1 more. 3.5, and then 4. The moment your oxygen level comes to 94, okay, now what you need to do is, you shouldn't think, I'm all fine now, let me take it off and put this off. No, you're not supposed to do that. You should gradually minus it and come back to 3. Come back to 3. After 1 hour, you see the oxygen level, it is still 94, well and good. Come back to 2. After 1 hour, you see again the oximeter is 95, 96, 90, 96, 95, 97, around this range, well and good. Come back to 1, and then come back to 0. You will have to gradually come down. You should not dip it down to 0. At the same time, you you should not raise it back to 4 or 5. You'll have to go one by one. And then you make it 0, and then you plug it out, and then put the machine off. Okay? So this is as simple as it is. You just have to ensure the levels over here are increased and decreased gradually. Okay? And someone wearing this mask, okay, if they are wearing the mask, they will not be able to, if they want to use the washroom, they cannot use the washroom, they cannot go with this machine together. So it is always advisable, they might have to use a diaper or the pan thing for excelling your waste. So those things you need to use. Or if it is really, we have another thing, if you really want to eat during doing these things, instead of this mask, there is another called nasal one. So this pipe you remove it, you don't need this, we have the nasal one. You see guys, so this is the nasal one, okay. If you want to eat while you're intaking the oxygen and all, you just have to put this in. This is a nasal one. Put this around your thing, okay. Put this like this inside your nasal. Put it around your thing. It's like a tie, and you will have to tighten it. This is inserted here. Is it inserted properly? Okay. And that's it. And you can eat. You can eat normally. So more than this, we don't recommend this at all. Always, this is advisable. Only in the worst come scenarios, we use this. Okay, so that's it. So after everything is done, even dismantling is very simple. So this, I didn't show you the dismantle. I remove the mask, and then this is again connected here. Slowly, gently remove it. Okay, this is after putting everything off. That's it. You're not touching anything here. One mask should be used by only one person only, and someone else in your house is infected, you cannot pass the same mask to other one. So you have to buy a new mask and use it on another person. Okay, and that's more or less. Thank you.